Welcome back, Global War 1939. This is the announcement for Game 2 versus Naruto. So it should be a pretty interesting game. He wants to take on the role of the Allies again, so he'll be playing the Axis. And he, based off our discussions during our last game between turns and a post game, he actually has a lot of really good ideas. He's being very vague with what he wants to plan, which is great. But he says he's got a lot of really good strategies that could really hurt the Axis, and pretty excited to see how they turn out, and then hopefully he can pull them off, but then it's our job to ensure that he can't or doesn't. And we got a couple of new ideas with the European Axis, really a way to go after the Soviet Union even harder, blitz them even quicker. So the idea is not just to take Moscow for, turn 7 to 8 time frame, but really to take all their cities, all their territory, even quicker. And instead of going with one major army and one small one, the idea would be going into 3 sizable armies all at once and completely overwhelm them, that his defenses completely fall by the wayside. So that's the idea. So we'll see if we can't set that up. It's going to be a little tricky. A lot of it has to do with turn 1 and the way we take over the mainland Europe, how much income we have. So there's a lot of question marks involved, but if we're able to pull it off, then we'll see if we can't conquer Europe so much quicker, which will then free our resources to go after other gains outside of Europe. So that's the idea there. And then with the Japanese, I did like the strategy that we implemented last game. However, it was around turn 7. That's when we really started seeing the flaws in that approach, and our empire was starting to shrink. Turn over turn, we were getting weaker militarily, economically. So there was definitely a few problems there that I didn't like. And if we had to continue that game, by the time we got to turn 13, 14, the Japanese probably would have lost a good chunk of their empire, good chunk of their navy. So we'll see if we can improve on that approach, and then really put the Allies in a position where they can't go on the offensive. And we want to set it up so only we are dictating the play. We want to prevent that momentum swing over to the Allies. So that's our idea. And for his approach with his newly formed Allied strategy, should be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited to see what he's got able or in store for us. So it should be a pretty exciting game. So this will be starting within the next couple days, and then we'll see how it plays out. All right, well, thank you for watching. Have yourself a great day.